Do you need a ride somewhere, sweetheart? Get in the car. Just get it. No judgment. So what's your name?
Alex.
Where are you from? And what? Don't cry. Why are you crying?
Well, I've had the same boyfriend since high school, and like 5 years later, he just dumped me.
I was once like you, wandering in the streets, lost in the depths of my own mind. But I figured it out, and I know that the only way to solve this problem is to not let a man tell you how to live. And that's what I'm going to teach you how to do. Let me tell you my story. I was already dead. Dead before the incident, before marriage, even in my mother's lifeless womb in 1931. Dead in my mind and soul, waiting for my body to catch up. By some divine power, I was destined to scream in anguish as time dragged on, as my shackles tightened slowly yet ruthlessly. By the time I was 15, my lips were sealed shut. By 19, my mind was locked up behind bars. And by the time I was ready to consider a husband, my body was eternally bound to one. And here you are, free from bondage, yet yearning to be bound. The year was 1952, and my husband had just returned home from work.
I'm home. Oh man, what a day. Oh man, I had the longest day at work. Hey Nora, how's your day at school?
Nora, go to your room, don't annoy your father.
Oh man, we have this deadline in a week and I'm managing a bunch of losers. No one knows what they're doing in this project except for me. Did you see this article about this Harry Truman guy? What an idiot. He thinks we'll contain communism all by ourselves. We probably have to spend the entire budget just to do that.
Couldn't agree more. Nora did a great job on her last math test. Her teacher was telling me all about it. She got the best grade in the class and I couldn't be prouder of her. How does dinner in about 20 minutes sound? I was thinking about oven roasted chicken for tonight. Is that okay?
Oven roasted? We've been married for 2 years and you don't know I like my chicken lightly salted.
I must have forgotten. Is oven roasted okay for tonight?
I guess. It's like I had this one guy in my group. I asked him to sort a folder of names alphabetically and he did it by first name. What an idiot.
People these days.
Hey, Sophie, could you pass me the remote?
It's right behind your shoulder, sweetie.
Could you pass me the remote? Man, what's wrong with you? You're like a puppy dog. You follow me around all day and you still can't do anything right.
Yeah, screw you too. And to think that I had found a companion in that man. All that time, while I was picking up my kids at the school, he was picking up women at the bar.
Bartender, one drink for me and one drink for the lovely lady.
Oh, sorry, I can buy my own drink.
Are you sure you don't want to drink with me?
Yep, I have one right now. I'm on my side.
Whoa. Who taught her manners?
Sorry, does it bother you that I can do things for myself?
Well, shouldn't you be at home taking care of your husband and kids?
Shouldn't you be at home spending time with your family? Bartender, can I have some more of this?
So why aren't you at home?
Because I have a career.
You have a career?
What do you mean I have a career? Just because you think I'm a woman, that I can't make something out of myself? Men.
Or free refills, anyone?
Yes, please.
Here you go, sir.
Look, I'm sorry that I flipped out at you. I just had a really tough day at work.
No. Well, to be honest, I've never met a woman who talked to me like that. Can we dance?
I don't even know your name.
David.
Okay.
Darling, you
Darling, you give me honest you. Whoa, you thrill me. I know that you thrill me.
You're so funny.
Darling, you
I'm tired. Let's go.
thrill me honest.
I'm no idiot. I had my suspicions. Like the day I counted 4 bras in the laundry instead of 3, smelled Chanel No. 5 instead of my signature Lancôme perfume on David's shirts. But I would have never guessed it would amount to this. So what you're saying is this is goodbye forever. I hope we're happy and you chose it. And there I was, alone. Have you ever felt the life ripped out of you, like the very air from your lungs? This was worse. At last, I was free. But what was freedom worth? Surely not this. I was like an immigrant in my own country. I had to find a job now, but who would hire me? I didn't attend a college, and my only memories were of being David's obedient wife. I had to search for a job without any skills, with only Anna's guidance.
Come in. Oh. Here's your tea, honey. Tell me, what did you do?
Just honestly, I don't even know where to start. Everything was fine until he just started saying things like, why can't you form your own opinions? Or, I don't even know, but then she came home with him and I caught them together in my room that I shared with him. He said that he liked her for her independent mind. I can be independent. I just was whoever he wanted me to be.
You can do better than him. We'll get you a job, start you a new life.
A job? I've never worked before.
I'll help you, honey. I think there's an opening actually at the store I work at.
But I wouldn't even
First
know
thing
where to
tomorrow morning.
start.
It's not hard. I can
All I
teach you
know how to
everything.
do is make oven roasted chicken.
We'll look around. We can get you a job as a waitress. That's chicken. We'll look first thing tomorrow morning. Just promise me you'll come down.
I'll try, but I don't think I'm going to be very good at this. I just don't know what to do. I feel so out of my element.
You have to show David that you're better than this. It's a big day, Sophie. You got this. Stand tall, shoulders back. Just answer everything they have, even if you don't know the answer. Just make something up. Sound good. You can do this.
I can do this.
You can do this. Deep breaths.
Go.
How'd it go, honey?
It did not go well. I think that no one's going to take me seriously. I've never had a job before. I'm a woman. It's the 50s. No one's ever going to hire me.
It's a changing workforce. You have every right to be in here.
Ugh, this is never going to work. I'm just going to live here
It's just the
forever. I thought I had hit rock bottom after David left me. I was all but dead, and I didn't think I could handle any more after that. But alas, at this very moment, I knew that I had reached the lowest point of my life. It was only after 3 months of grueling torture that a position opened up in a women's advocacy firm, and they were in need of a secretary. Hello, I'm so glad that you called me in today. I can't wait to talk about all the things I could do if I were hired. Not saying that I'm trying to think that I would get hired, but I mean the goal of me being here is that I could get hired. But I'm not really too worried about that. Whatever you think is the best decision, I'm sure that I can support because I'm sure you really know what you're doing at this point. I'm probably the 100th person you've interviewed.
You'll be doing most of the clerical work and dealing with our clients. So if you're up for the job, tell me a little bit about yourself.
Well, if you really want the truth, my entire, I don't know, since from when I was 18 to when I was 20 or so, I just built my whole life around this guy who didn't treat me very well, but we were married, we had a kid. It just seemed like the right thing to do to stay in the marriage. But then he found some new girl who could be more independent and free thinking, and suddenly everything that I had known myself to be had changed, and I was suddenly what I had relied on to be was a housewife, and I wasn't that anymore. I couldn't even do what I was used to doing.
You know, you seem like just the person for the job. You're hired.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. I can't thank you enough. Hello, you've reached the ET, a law firm for women's advocacy. We represent women who are trying to file divorces against their husband.
I'd like to invite you to become a partner of our law firm. You've been a great asset to us in the past 10 years, and I really like your work.
I would love to. There would be nothing in the world that could be more to me than this opportunity to move up from secretary to a partner in a real law firm. Thank you, Alice. I'm so excited. I have to leave because I need to go call every single person I know and let them know that I've really made it from the bottom to the top. Thank you.
No, thank you.
All right, sweetheart, this is where I'm dropping you off. I want you to go make a difference in the world. Change the way you live.
Thank you. That's the best story anyone could have told me.
Good luck. You're young, and it's okay to cry. But just know that you don't need a man to be happy. You have so much potential in life. Don't ruin it over some silly boy.
That's good. I don't know. You have a career?
Jesse!
Well, you didn't say that like I've never.
I can do whatever you want whenever you want.
In a non-sexual way.
All I know how to do is make oven roasted chicken.
Yeah, it's like no. So I'm just gonna have to do this for you. You can't do it.
No, I can do it.
You can't do this.
I can't believe David consented to this.
I can't believe David's getting so into this.
Is that